Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. This is episode 8 of our Timberborn playthrough. If you guys are new to the series, definitely check out some of the older videos. Consider leaving a like and a comment, let me know how I'm doing. It really helps out the channel. And subscribe to stay up to date on this series as well as others. So let's go ahead and hop into episode 8 here. Alright, in the previous episode, we continued to work on setting up this new district. We got its housing and some of its other uses set up, and then we realized that we were actually overflowing over the side here, even with the dam. So we're going ahead, we're adding up another level. I've let the beavers work on this, so they are done. I did notice that we are actually overflowing over here, but you know what? It's okay. It won't directly leak the bad water into my colony, so that's okay. We're starting to do a little bit better with logs. We did expand the lumber area substantially, so we are starting to get some logs coming in. I don't even think these have grown yet. No, they have not. So hopefully we should be okay with logs. So in this episode, I really want to get this district off the ground. We are going to need a name for it. But before I can name it, I am going to delete it. And the reason is that I am actually going to delete all of these because I had a thought. So let's have the beavers come over here, pick these up. We can go into triple speed. These should get picked up. There should be plenty of storage for them. But I had a little idea of how I could better use this space. So once they get these picked up, we will go ahead and figure out how we're going to use that space a little bit better. But okay. There we go. So let's go ahead. Let's throw down the district center. We're actually going to move it over just one tile. So it's going to sit right there. And then I think we'll go into decoration. Why don't we get a pair of those beaver busts right there. But then I'm actually going to go throw a little path in there, and we are going to get 3 breeding pods for this district. So that'll be their first little breeding pod area. And then I could actually probably do the same thing right here. So why don't we square up that path a little bit? I could probably actually just remove it. Although it's a nice little shortcut, we'll leave it. And then we'll throw 4 breeding pods right in there. And I want to get these built so that we can start to grow our population, which we are going to need because currently we have 30 vacancies across the entire colony. And once we break this district, that's going to change a little bit. Now, you know, I could probably go through and pause some of these, but we're not going to worry about that until we actually break the district off and set up our new district. So once these are built, I think that we will probably use this as an opportunity. We will go ahead and sever this connection and this one. I know they are freaking out. And then we will get district crossings in here. These need to be built. And actually, I just realized the planks are in here. So let's connect that up and let's get this one built first. Should get built pretty quickly. However, one thing I also thought about is that Whirlberg, our starting colony, will not be able to use planks or gears because they have nowhere to store them. So we do need to add a little bit of storage, and I think what we could probably do is just continue with our vertical storage right here. So we'll get a storage in here for planks, and then a storage in here for gears. And this is actually, so how about we do planks, we'll do metal blocks, and then we'll figure out a way to squeeze gears in here as well. So in order for this to work, so this one is connected by the ground. This one is going to need some stairs down to actually get to it. And then why don't we also just continue this this staircase right here? Am I able to continue this staircase? No, I am not. Okay. Well, disregard that. So let's get this connected up. So that's metal blocks and planks. And now we do need to... We are going to need to go up one more so that we can get gear storage in here. Or is there a better way to do this? So if I go like this, I could actually get a warehouse in. Just like that. For gears. Perfect. So this will be for gears. Connect that up. And then I guess we're probably going to need some explosive storage in here as well. Explosives would be good. So if we got another storage here for explosives, and then maybe another storage up here as well. Let me see. Is there a better way I can do this? I think there is. Actually, oh man. That was an accident. Alright, pick that up. There we go. What was this? Metal blocks. Right? Because this is planks. I'm trying to think if there's a better way that I can do this. I don't think I can because this forester is right here. Kind of causing problems. That's okay though. So we can get a storage here. And these will be for explosives. And then all we would need is some double platforms to be able to get us up here. So that would connect there, that would connect there. And then I guess we could go ahead and shrub this up. I'll probably leave it because I might raise this even further. But I'll let them build that. All right. So with the drought incoming, I am going to take advantage of this drought to remove this dam and finally make this just a platforms instead of whatever it was. All right, so this must be connected to 2 different districts. Yes, I know. I know. I know it must. But let's get these connected. So that will go there. This will be the highest of priorities. And then why don't we actually just go ahead and connect this up. Boom. So a new district. I do need a name for it. I don't believe it has any beavers. That is correct. All right, so let's go into our district management. And we will go to manual migration. So let's see. In this district, we currently have 8 unemployed beavers. However, yeah, see, these are going to need to be much higher. Let's bring them up to 5 for now. That should be enough to keep them going. And these are going to be maximum workplace priority because I always need goods flowing in between. But let's go into Whirlberg to District 3. Let's send them maybe 30 beavers to start. And these are on medium-low priority. Perfect. Okay, so Whirlberg has 27 vacancies, which is pretty poor. So what's this? This is 2023, and then I'm not sure who else. Yeah, it looks like builders. Okay. But they do only have 67, so their population should continue to grow. And now our new district has 24 vacancies, which I imagine are hauling posts and builders. Yes. So essentially, we have people working... Alright, so we don't need this many planks being built for now. So that brings us to 19. So we do have at least 1 hauler. How are we doing on resources? Food is great. Water is not so great, which is okay. I also thought of a decent use for this. We're going to do another little medical setup. So let's go into well-being. And let's get some medical beds in here. Perfect. We can get those built. Mine as well. That'll be good. But let's see. I don't think we need all of these. So I'll leave two industrial lumber mills and 2 gear workshops operational for now. Okay. And we actually, yeah, we need to, let's pause all of these just because I actually am going to rip this dam out. Let's rip that out. And then we are going to put platforms down like that. And then we are going to connect them. And this will all be the highest priority, including picking up all of this, all those goods down there. Do we have builders? We do. So these should get built fairly quickly. Does this district have planks? They do. Perfect. I probably should have checked on that before we just deleted it. But we do have some stranded beavers. That's okay. But now this is all just one giant waterway, which is good. Are there goods on the ground? Let's see. Yes, there are. Are they set to high priority to pick up? They are. And they can be. Perfect. Okay, so those will get built. Hopefully we can rescue our stranded beavers. That would be really good. We're starting to do pretty good for lumber. And I just want to keep double checking. So this district has water. Not a ton, but it does have water. If we go into our managed distribution, yes. Always import water. Not into Whirlberg. Yes. Always import. Perfect. Okay. Yeah, so they're doing just fine on all of their resources, which is exactly what we want. So let's see. Does this district... No, we don't have any... See, this says we have 2 unemployed beavers. Where are they? Oh, I bet it's these 2. You should be free. Yes, you are free. This one is not free, though, because no one wants to build from this side. Oh no, they're losing sleep. Can they die of sleep? Is that a thing? Is that possible? I don't even know if that's a thing. We're about to find out if beavers can die of sleep, and I'm actually quite intrigued. Oh no, they're just sleeping on the ground. See, they're fine. They are fine. All right. So what are we going to work on today? I want to get the metal blocks going. So these smelters, they need scrap metal to actually be built. Luckily, there's some scrap metal right here, and there's an easy way to get to it. So let's see. We're going to need a double platform here. And we'll do a single here with some stairs up. There we go. And then why don't we do something like that? And we can go into our metal. We can unlock the scavenger flag. We can go ahead and get 3 of those in there to start harvesting all of this metal. We'll make that the priority. Now, as we get scrap metal, what do we want built? So we definitely want 2 of these built. And then we definitely want, I would say, yeah, let's get one of the huge water tanks built. And then I think I really want to transition over to explosives. So I'm going to put all of the explosives factories on a relatively high priority. All right, so our population is doing well in Whirlberg. It is rebounding. Currently only 16 vacancies, all of which are haulers, I believe. Yes, correct. And our platform is built, so this is now just one giant water area, which is good. Our drought is continuing. We can probably go ahead and drain a little bit of water into here. And might as well get a couple of those back up and running. I think actually now it makes more sense to get these 2 up and running because it's actually deeper here. So in the event that we lost some water, we would be able to continue to pump the water. We're starting to do really well on wood, which is really good. We just have a ton of wood down here that we can now harvest with the oaks. And I'm interested to see if if we go down a couple levels, are these filling up? Yes, they are. Excellent. That's very good. And we are starting to get the scrap metal, which is perfect. So we should start to see these scrap metal storages fill up, which is going to be great, so that we can finally get these built. Yep, and one of them is almost ready to go. Although, I just realized, no, stop. We need these two built. Because of the power. It needs to be able to hook up to power. Oh, man. Alright. We gotta be more there we go, see? Alright, just get it built. It's okay. And we do have a worker in here. Our new district has 19 vacancies. I imagine, yep, all haulers except for one. How are they doing? Yeah, 7 children are on the way, which is excellent. We are doing great with food, as always, although we are starting to eat into our cassava storage. And I was starting to think that this could actually be a good opportunity here to add our large warehouses. So if we unlock those, yeah, see, these are 2 of them would fit perfectly. So why don't we add 2 of those in there, and we can wrap this path. And I think this is going to be kohlrabi, and should it be raw cassava? Yeah, we'll do 1 for kohlrabi and 1 for raw cassava. That would work, right? So that would give us tons of cassava storage, or raw cassava storage, and raw kohlrabi storage, which will be good. Now what we do need is we probably need a little bit more fermented cassava storage, but that's kind of that's not a huge problem. We got plenty of storage. And I guess we could actually get this running so that we could continue to ferment away. All right. So how are we doing here? Yes. Things are going well. Scrap metal is getting put to use, which is good. Now, it won't really matter because we don't have any power right now. We are going to need to get batteries set up, but that is just so not a now problem that I'm not overly concerned about it. And the drought has ended, which is great. So we'll raise that back up to 2.5 so we can fill this up with water. And hopefully we should start to see, yep, there it goes. The water comes out and we're moving. We do have our first metal block smelter up and running, and they're working on the next one so that we can get these all connected, which will be perfect for when the power is needed. And then let's see, so these need metal blocks. Oh, right though. But explosives are made not with... They're not made... Excuse me. They're not made the old way with paper. They're made with extract. So we actually need to start getting some of this. Interesting. Okay, so how are we going to get down here to do that? Let's start to plan out... How deep is this? I think it's just... Yeah, it's just like 1 tile. I kind of want to put like a dam in here so we can get a little bit of extract pooled up. Yeah, so why don't we actually... Let's see, how do I want this to go? I want the dam to go right here. So why don't we delete that. Delete all of this. The fermenters can run as they are, but let's get a dam in here. So I'm going to put a levee here and a levee here. And then this will all be dam. And then I think we're actually going to need a platform here to be able to get down. And build that. But cool, so that will get us to there. And then if we come over here, we can then build a dam just straight across here. Like that. And then we'll pull that out, and then we can put the power back in. Actually, why don't we do that right now? Let's just make this the way that it's going to be in its final state. So this will be power here and here. There we go. That will be the final state of the dam. So hopefully they can come over and work on that. I don't think this district really has anything else that they're working on. Let's open up all the water pumps. Get that going. How are these guys doing for water? Yeah, 407. So it is actually going up, which is really good. And we should start to get metal blocks. Yes, we are. Excellent. Alright, so those are going to get built. Oh, they're building this first. No. Oh, I guess it actually doesn't matter because we don't have the extract yet. That's right. That is right. I forgot about that. Alright, how far is this from the district? It's kind of far. Kinda. I could run a... Yeah, let's do this. Let's run a path down like this. Stairs coming down. And then we can connect right there. And then what we will do is we will bring this out. And if we go into our water, we need deep bad water pumps. Let's get that unlocked. And we can get 3 right there. Let's see how 3 do. Hopefully 3 do pretty good. And then this is fairly direct to get up here. So then what we'll do is let's clear out some of these resources. So let's get all of this built, and then let's get rid of these trees for now. And then I guess we'll get this built, because they can start pumping before the dam is done. That's not the end of the world. Cool. Alright, so we're getting the metal blocks up and running. How are we doing on metal blocks? We have none. None currently available. But that's because they're all going to this large tank. Which is okay. How are we doing on population? So, 15 vacancies here, and 29 here. Yeah, so it'll take a while. It'll take a while for this population to catch back up. Although this doesn't need to be operational, so that should help us a little bit. Oh, it actually does need to be operational because we don't have the power set back up. So why don't we do this and this? There we go. A little bit better. I want to get that power hooked back up so that these beavers don't have to work over here. Just spinning the wheel. Okay, so the kohlrabi and cassava storage is finally built, so that is great. So we should never have a problem with either of those two resources, at least not in the short term. Maybe in the long term, but hopefully not. Let's see. We are doing great. Plenty of power, especially now that we've shut down a lot of this stuff. We do have metal blocks up and running. Although, don't have a lot of scrap metal coming in. So I kind of wonder if we should get like another one, maybe 2 more. So if we go into our metal production, get 1 there and then 1 there. And that should allow us to gather the metal at a fairly good pace. Hopefully get some of it actually stored up and not just immediately produced into metal blocks. But okay, we have another large water tank built, which is great. We're doing pretty good. Pretty good. How are we doing for logs over here? We're doing okay. This district has all of the logs. They're completely full up on logs, which is kind of why I was saying that we're going to need another district crossing up here. So why don't we start to plan that out? We could put it in... kind of want to put it in like here and then make our way up so that it's just clearly focused on logs. So if that's what we're going to do, I would like to square this off just because. And then if we get rid of this, we can put some stairs down like that. And then let's see, if we put the district crossing in, like right here. Let's see, district crossing. Right there. This could come over like this. And now how do we get up here? I actually don't think it's that hard. I just think that we need to get rid of some of these trees. Let's get rid of those. And then I think we should be able to snake our way up there. Pretty easy. Pretty easy. And hopefully that'll focus on logs, because that's where all these are. I think that would be good. Alright, how are we doing on metal? Yeah, it's still coming along. Explosives factories are getting built. This is now connected, so we can pause this power wheel, because these are now connected, which is perfect. And now they're working on this, so they're getting rid of these trees, which might not make that much sense, but it will make sense. This is where we're going to store our extract. Let's get those 2 platforms built, just so that that path is reconnected. Okay, cool. And then you guys know, you've seen my playthroughs in the past. Once we get the explosives running, we are off to the races at that point. Obviously, which is great. That's what we want. We want the explosives. Alright, so these guys are actually doing pretty good with the hauling posts. Goods are being delivered fairly regularly, keeping our stores up. We're actually not doing that great with food. Which is not the best. I think we could probably do with more... Oh, let's pause that. It's going to be 5 and high priority. 5 and high priority. There we go. Alright, so these got removed, which is perfect. That's what we wanted. So what we're going to do is... Nope, not doubles. They're already doubles. We're going to put a double here with some stairs going up. And then triples. Let's see. If we just kind of spin this around. Maybe we work backwards. So if we kind of come over here. And that's where we want to get to. So now if we go down 1. Bring it around. Down one again. And then we just have to get up there. So that will be a double and a single. We'll get some stairs going up there, and then perfect. We are connected to our new district crossing, which will be great. And will allow us to stay topped off with all the resources that we need. Again, food, not doing great, but that's okay. Well, we're doing great generally, but we're just not doing great up here. But I think we'll be okay. We do have a couple injured beavers. I wonder if we need more medical posts. Medical beds, maybe. But I think for now, they're okay. Because these ones will recover in time. Oh, wow. Maximum priority over there with the medical beds. Maybe we do need another little medical bed area. Let's see. I could add medical beds like right here. Are these all just constantly being used? Yeah. I wonder if it's because these jobs are more dangerous. Is that a thing? I'm not sure. Might be. But yeah, we could get some medical beds in here. Not sure what we would do with this space. Let's do something like this. We're going to get a path coming in here. You guys are going to think that this is not the most efficient use of the space, and you would be correct. But as you guys know, I'm just never all that concerned about the most efficient use of the space. I kind of like to do what looks nice. So we're creating a little medical bed area. And that'll be nice. And then let's go into decoration, and we will put one of these beaver statues right here. Perfect. And I don't think that any of these have started to be built, because I think that the metal blocks are going elsewhere. But that's okay. We do have 4 metal blocks. Let's check our power. Totally fine. Yeah, completely fine with power. Not concerned with the power. And let's see. So these are being built. Does this district have metal blocks? They don't, but I think that they have the storage for it. Yes, they do. Okay. So that's good. This is getting built, which will be great. That'll give us some more haulers or district crossing workers. Not really sure what the proper terminology would be there. But we are going to need some storage tanks. So let's do like 1, 2, 3, 4. And these will store bad water. Yes, bad water. Perfect. And then let's put all of this on moderately high priority as well. Okay, cool. So that will bring us, that will generate the bad water. This will store extract, which is great. But where are we going to produce the extract is the question. So if we go to, is it in water? Yeah, centrifuge. Turns extract and wood, or turns bad water and wood into extract, requires 200 power. So we could fit 2 of these right here. And I wonder if 2 is enough. Might be. It might be. Do I want the power to continue? Probably not. But do I want to put anything here? Probably not. Okay, well then, let's... No, stop building. Oh, the beavers. Oh, the beavers. Alright, so what we're going to do, so we're going to have a, let's see, we're going to have a path coming down to here. And these require metal blocks. I'm going to put that on highest priority to get that built. Although we don't have the storage for the extract yet, or the bad water yet, that's okay. That's okay. This is just, you know, These aren't important things. They're just things. So let's grab all the planks. Pick up those last planks, please. Let's go back into water. We're going to get another centrifuge here. And we are going to get a power shaft here. So let's get that built. Let's get that power shaft built, because the power can just terminate right into here, if that makes sense. Hopefully it does. These aren't in a... They're not in a bad location, but they're actually not in a great location either. I almost wonder if it'd be better if they were over here. Yeah, I kind of think it would. Let's get rid of these. Get rid of those. Actually, I only needed to get rid of one of them. So we can go ahead and put some stairs right here. Hook that up like that. And put that back in. Yeah, I kind of... Let's get rid of these. Yep. That's what we're doing. Get rid of them. And get rid of those. Get rid of that path. Should be able to pick these up just fine. We can get rid of this power shaft. Pick that up. And I'm going to move the extract stuff down here. Oh, and there's bad tide approaching. Excellent. Okay. So if the extract stuff is going to be down here anyway, I think that's what I had originally planned. Start with 2. Get this path hooked up. So that will allow them to store the extract. But where are we going to store the bad water? I think we'll store it down here. So if we square this section off, not that we really needed to do that, then we kind of come in here and get a path. And then we get storage. So do I want to build these for the bad water? Maybe. Could fit 3 pretty nicely. It's probably a waste of resources. But that's kind of okay. I kind of don't mind. So these will store bad water. Perfect. So that is what we want built. And just for the fun of it, let's get all these beaver statues built. Just because I think that that would be fun. Okay, so these are waiting on metal blocks. Why are they waiting on metal blocks? Are they not importing metal blocks? No, they are. I just don't think that there are enough metal blocks. Yeah, there are no metal blocks available to be imported. Interesting. Okay. Let's get that unpaused so that we can get more distributors. And man, we have 33 unoccupied jobs in Whirlburg, in our home district, which is not good. That means all the builders, all the haulers, all of our scientists. So what is that? That's 20, 28. That's 31. We have 32 vacancies. Not great. I would think that our population should be rising. Not really sure why it's not. Maybe it is, it's just not rising very quickly. Which is entirely possible. We're doing okay on food here. We're doing pretty good on water. We do have another one of these posts here. Does look like it's bringing up logs and water, so that's okay. But yeah, we're just not really. I'm weary of just throwing down a boatload of breeding pods, because I just don't think that that's necessary. I think we just kind of, I think we expanded maybe a little bit faster than probably needed to, and now we're just not quite keeping up. I mean, this district is doing fine. It's this district that's actually lagging. So, but we have a ton of breeding pods now. What do we have? 6, 9, 13, 16 breeding pods. That's quite a few, honestly. But okay. I think we're doing fine. And it might be worth actually building like a little pumping station right here so we can actually directly harvest the bad water during periods of drought. Oh, I wonder if the reason they're not getting their materials is because there's no builders. Oh, that would make more sense. It would. And I'm probably not being completely optimal with how my jobs are placed. I mean, I've got a ton of woodcutters down here. I probably don't need all of them. But, you know, it's okay. It's okay. It'll all come out in the wash. How are we doing with scrap metal? We're storing a decent amount. I mean, 24. It says 69 here. It's probably because they're up here, but we're actually about to use up that scrap metal, so I think we're probably going to have to make an expedition over here. Why don't we map that out before this episode comes to an end? So this will be coming over here. This will just be kind of like a expeditionary endeavor. We'll come up here. Then we'll come up here, and up there. Perfect. And of course, that's not going to be built until the until we have builders, which is going to be a decent amount of time, by the looks of it. It will be a decent amount of time. But all right, so we're starting to see, this is some of the overflow that I was worried about, because it just increases the speed with which we, you know, it contaminates all this water. So maybe we'll get over here at some point and dam that off. Maybe we won't. I think it'll be okay either way. But you can already start to see that this is getting contaminated, and this hasn't even made it all the way around. That's okay, though. I think we're going to be just fine when it comes to water. Maybe. The problem is that without haulers, it's actually not great. We haven't done that great with water, keeping up with it. These guys are getting a fair amount of water, though. Alright, so I think that will bring us to the end of this episode, guys. I am just going to hold off for a second until we have to divert this water, but I think we're doing pretty good. I would like to get to the point where we have 10 people working, 10 beavers working in each of these district crossings. So that is 30 jobs in both districts, which we currently cannot afford. But I think once we get to that point, we will be doing much better. Being able to do that. Oh, and I actually just noticed we have a free beaver right there. Perfect. Alright, and let's open this up and let that bad water drain off the map. That'll be good. And I think that's going to bring us to the end of this episode. So, if you guys have enjoyed this series, definitely consider subscribing to the channel so you can stay up to date on this series as well as others. Leave a like and a comment. It really helps out the channel. And I will see you guys in the next episode. So have a great day. Thanks. Bye.